I the bad guy for confronting my boyfriend's mom after feeling excluded from their family? I, 20F, have been dating my boyfriend, 20M, for over a year. From the beginning, I tried hard to be close to his family. I'd help his mom clean the house, cook, with work stuff, and I truly enjoyed it. I even opened up to her emotionally, something I never managed to do with my dad. She became a mother figure to me, especially since I live far from my own family. I made desserts for their Sunday lunches more often than I ever did for my own family. I wanted to be part of them, but over time, I noticed things. His parents didn't make much of an effort to include me. They ignored my parents during visits, didn't greet my dad when he came over, and made comments that felt like they were trying to minimize my relationship. After a recent trip, I heard more of those comments and decided to distance myself to protect my peace. That's when his mom reached out, mostly asking about her son. I replied explaining I needed space, that I felt unwelcome and like an outsider. Her response was to call me immature and mock me for being raised by nannies, saying I shouldn't talk about anyone else's upbringing. That hurt deeply, especially since I've worked hard to be independent, passing a federal exam at 17, commuting 30 kilometers to study, coming home at midnight, waking at 5 a.m. The day after our message exchange, I went to her house to talk. She looked at me with disdain and said she had nothing to say to me, only to her son. She also told me not to stay there. I felt disposable after everything I had given, not just to my boyfriend, but to the entire family. Later, I found out she told my boyfriend that I was turning him against her, something I'd never done. I encouraged him to return to school, to grow, but somehow I always end up as the villain. Then, within 24 hours, he said things were resolved with his parents. I doubted it. He called his dad to confirm, and his dad basically dismissed everything, saying the only issue was that I came by too late. Once again, all my feelings, and even my parents, were invalidated. It led to another fight, and we broke up. Now he says the only problem was the time of day I showed up, but that feels like gaslighting. I feel like my trust is shattered. I don't know if I should go back to this relationship. I'm afraid it will never be stable because of how his parents